Hey, it's Savi. I'm a musician. I sing, I rap, I write songs. That's my main thing, is that I have a lot to say, I have a lot to express. I feel intensely as an artist. You know, my heart is always bleeding out all kinds of shit that I can express in different ways. You know, I don't feel like I ever chose this path. I feel like it was my destiny from the beginning. My fascination with art and things that I find beautiful has been there from the beginning, and I love it. I love using my senses and to create things that others will find beautiful. But as long as I can create things that people feel and connect with, it doesn't even matter if it's beautiful. It's just about the expression and the connection. I want to feel, I can't help it. I feel so much and I want to share that. I want to connect. I want to feel less alone with all that I have inside, you know, because it's like there are fucking endless universes inside of all of us. How do we not get lost in them? I think it's by sharing and finding that we all have these universes inside and that we feel the same things. We're not really alone in there, you know. I make music to change the world and what I want to change. By saying things, I want to reach people. I want to, you know, enter their minds and their ears and their eyes through videos so that they can carry a piece of me with them. And it made me feel less alone basically by that, by sharing, because if I wasn't sharing, I would be completely alone. Yeah. I love doing music. I love writing songs, singing. I think that's my destiny because I was born with a good voice. I mean, when I was little, I used to love singing and all my friends were like, whoa. And they would tell my mom, like, do you know how good she can sing? And I was just like so embarrassed, like what the, I just like it, you know? And I was born with a voice. I mean, everyone's born with a voice. You can't really choose it, but you can practice, you know, and that's what I guess I focused on, you know, just doing what I like and doing what I want to be great at. And that's what practice is. So I used to want to be a painter, but that's even harder for me to make money doing. Although I guess I'm spending a lot of money at this point on my art because I'm not the best producer, and so I want to do good quality stuff. And so I work with producers and videographers, and basically I'm spending a lot more on doing art, working. I spend more money on it than I earn. My job is like I'm paying to do my job. Many people think that being a musician or just an artist in general isn't a job, and that is not true. It's like the hardest job because how the are you supposed to make money with that? Because there are millions of people that are great, and I think they're great for a reason. I think we're meant to be artists. Like, why are we not embracing art more as a society? Because we need more people waking up society, talking about what they see and what they feel and what is wrong in the world, trying to change it through reaching your soul, making you think, giving you sparks that you can follow, you know, like thought trails that you can dive into. And that's what changes the world. Because like as a single person, how are you supposed to change the world? Basically, there's a lot of things that's just up in the world, and we could change it, and we should do what we can to do that. And I think it's a learning process to learn how you can make an impact and what you can do yourself, because it sucks to feel like you don't have power as a person and that you're just like so small in this big world and all the systems are already set. That's not something that we want. We don't want to be born into this destiny that we can't change. You know, we want to be able to impact our world because we're here for a reason. I mean, every one of us came here to do specific things, probably millions of specific things that change the world. We are changing the world. No matter what we do, no matter what we think, we're emitting stuff, and it's contagious. Other people can feel it, sense it. So follow your heart. Do what you love. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't make it, because you can try and you can learn for yourself whether you can or not, you know. Just stand on your own 2 feet, believe in yourself. And I hope that artists who are really passionate and really authentic, I hope all of them can make it and be, you know, these big famous people that everyone knows in the subject that they were meant to be it. And you know, I think everyone has a purpose and a talent for a certain reason. I mean, we have many talents, but one specific thing that is your strength, you know, that is your, like, such a strong gift that when you do it, you magnetically attract everyone's attention and everyone's like listening to you. Everyone's like focused on you. Like they can tell that this is yours. Like this is what you're meant to do, you know, whether that is speaking, singing, making art, gardening. I don't know, it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be art at all. It's hard to be an artist, and I used to wish that I would just be happy, you know, doing something else. Like, if my dream was to be a cleaning lady, then my dream would be easy to achieve, and I would be very happy, you know, very quickly, because like I can just apply and probably do it if my price is low enough. And it's not what I want to do, because the easy way isn't always the best way. And I know that I am not meant to take an easy path, because otherwise I wouldn't have these passions. Yeah, painting and singing are like these dream jobs that children have, you know, where you're like, oh, you know, all kids want to do that. But then like when you're a grown up and you want to do that, it's very different. It's like the amount of weird replies you get when you tell people that is a big amount, which is fine. I want to change society. What I do is real. I'm not trying to be anyone. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm not trying to be good for anyone else. I just have to express myself. I have things to say, and I would like explode if I'd have to keep it inside. The reason I do music is to connect with people and to share my truth. And that is only achieved when it gets heard. So that means that I have to work a lot to finish songs, complete them, and put them out there for people to hear. It's beautiful, and it's a lot of fucking work. I've been investing a lot of time and money in. I don't know if I'll be able to do this like big, you know? But I've been growing, and I've only been doing it for 2 years. So I hope I can do it. I hope I have the stamina and the patience. But I love it, and I don't think I could stop doing something that I love. It could only be replaced by something that I love more, and I can't imagine that there's anything that I would love more than music right now. And then singing and rapping and writing songs. I guess all I can do is hope and be believing in myself. I'll continue that. I released over 100 songs in 2 years, which is flippin' amazing. And that's a lot of work. And when you put in so much work, you expect to get a lot back sometimes. I don't really expect it. It's just frustrating to not get it, you know, to put in a lot and not get that much out. I keep stepping it up, but it's not enough, you know. It's never enough. It's never big enough. I just want to be heard, and for people to know my songs and appreciate them, you know. And I'm gonna work on making better songs, always. I'm always working on it. Just learning, just processing, you know. It's been 2 years since I started, and I'm gonna evolve like crazy. I don't even have one genre that I'm sticking to, and that is something that I'm thinking about having in the future too. Everything in its time. I can't plan anything. I just feel like I need to have a lot of luck and be in the right place at the right time. It's not about being the best, you know. It's about being very lucky too. And honestly, it's about having money too, because if I was a millionaire, damn, I would have been famous like years ago. And I'm happy that I wasn't, and that I'm not, because I wasn't ready back then. You know, I'm gonna do it on my own time. I'm gonna get to the level that I am proudest of. Hopefully it's not always gonna be like one step ahead of me and never like in my reach, because as I progress, it will always be a step further. I just want to be happy with what I have and what I've released and what I've done. And I feel like it's never enough, and maybe it never will be, but I hope it will. I guess that's why it's so hard to be an artist, because you're never done with anything. You can always keep working on something. You can always keep changing something. When will something ever be perfect? What is perfect? Art is meant to be felt, and you can just keep changing it forever. Keep working on it forever. On one thing, you know? And some people that I know do that. I think working on your art is like working on yourself, because you realize your own strengths and your own way of thinking, and then you learn how to improve it if you reflect. And I'm finally starting to reflect more, because this is the first time I'm taking a release break. 2 months, no new releases. I mean, only videos, because I can't stop. 2 months, no new releases. It's gonna be really tough after 2 years of at least monthly releases. I'll survive, and I'll keep working on more, and hopefully keep growing, you know, organically in the background. You can't do everything yourself. I'm just one person, you know. And I've done a lot as one person. I've put in a ton of work, but I'm not a whole fucking label. I'm not a whole fucking team, you know, working on an artist. You know, I'm just one person. I do everything about it. Album covers, finding producers, producing myself, finding mixing, mastering engineers, approving the songs, approving the lyrics. I mean, writing the lyrics. It's like doing the videos, like cutting them, filming them. I've done all that, and it's never gonna be enough. Oh yeah, I just want to step it up. I want it to lead me further, and it's led me a lot of places around the world, to producers, concerts, but I want to step it up and not need it to be super rich to pay a manager or something like that, you know. That's usually how it is, or you go to a label and then you get a contract, and musicians are really these days. The industry, labels, you know, they take so much. Even famous musicians that you know, a lot of them are poor because their labels them. I don't know, watch a documentary about it. Just do what you love and don't let anyone stop you. And consider if you really want to do it as a job or just a hobby, because it can also destroy your love for something if you do it as a job and you're struggling like to an extreme. So just chill, just do what's best for you, and don't let your love for something ever be destroyed, because we need your talent in this world. And I think art is a beautiful thing to spread in the world, and we really need it. We need more color out here. Just splash it around out on people though, unless it's yourself. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, high five.